Today, I am going to read you about the story of the powerful goddess Vaishno Devi. Long, long ago, when the earth was full of demons, the holy goddesses, also known as Shakti, was busy destroying them. One day, her three forms, Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, and Mahasaraswati, became one, and a bright light flashed across the heavens. From the light emerged a divine child. "O holy mothers, what is the purpose of my creation?" asked the child. "We want you to live on earth and ensure that there is always righteousness and prosperity," said the goddesses. "Your desire is my command," said the child. "But where will I be born on earth?" she asked. "You will take birth in the house of Ratnakar and his wife, who are childless. But you must always remember to pray to Lord Vaishno," said the goddesses, and vanished after blessing the divine child. As the goddesses had blessed, the child took birth as a daughter in the house of Ratnakar. "What a beautiful girl we have been blessed with," said Ratnakar's wife. "She is like a little flower," said Ratnakar, cuddling the newborn. The couple named the girl Vaishnavi. Soon the girl grew up into a very beautiful girl. "Our daughter is not only beautiful, but also quite intelligent for her age," said Ratnakar's wife. "But have you ever wondered why she is not like the other children?" "She has no desire for toys. She does not play like other children," she went on to add, clearly surprised. "Our child is indeed not like other children, but these are the qualities that make her special. I will get the best teachers for her and make sure that she reads the Vedas, holy scriptures." And so began Vaishnavi's education. Her varied interests and curiosity and her quick understanding surprised her teachers. However, she was not satisfied with the progress she had made. "I still feel that there is a lot more to learn, Father," said Vaishnavi. Ratnakar knew that his daughter was extremely gifted, so he advised her to pray. "Think about the Lord at all times, and your questions will be answered," he told his daughter. So while Vaishnavi's friends would be busy playing, she would pray and meditate on the name of the Lord. Days flew past, and the couple knew that their daughter would come with a request that they would not be able to refuse, and that day came sooner than expected. "Father, you have looked after my every need. Mother, I'm blessed to be born as your child, but the time has come for me to follow the Lord. I need to go to the forest to continue my prayers and meditation," said Vaishnavi. Ratnakar and his wife were very sad to hear this, but they knew that she was not an ordinary child. They blessed Vaishnavi and bid her a tearful farewell. Vaishnavi continued her meditation in the forest. Meanwhile, Ayodhya was brimming with excitement over the crowning of their dear prince, Rama. But fate took a different turn when Kaikeyi asked Dasharat, Lord Ram's father, for two shocking boons. One was to crown her son Bharat as the king of Ayodhya, and the second boon was to send Lord Ram on a 14-year exile. The streets of Ayodhya wept as Lord Ram, Sita, and Lakshman left for the forest. After wandering around the forest for many days, Ram reached the place where Vaishnavi was in deep meditation. Lord Ram's footsteps were instantly recognized by Vaishnavi. Lord, I cannot believe my eyes. You are already here. Please bless me and take me with you, said Vaishnavi. Not now, replied Lord Ram. The time has not yet come. I will visit you on my way back from the exile. If you still recognize me, then you will be blessed. He said and left. Vaishnavi was indeed disappointed, but she did not allow her disappointment to take over what she had set out to achieve. She got back to prayers that she had been doing. Years passed like this. By now, Lord Ram had killed the evil Ravan and was returning to Ayodhya. But on his way, he remembered his promise to Vaishnavi. So he took the form of an old man and decided to meet her. This time, Vaishnavi was unable to recognize him. Vaishnavi, look closely, said the old man. It was then that she realized her mistake. Lord, I lost the opportunity to be blessed by the one I've been praying for the past so many years, she said tearfully. All these years have been wasted. Do not lose heart, said Lord Ram. All is not lost. I will come back to you in my final avatar, incarnation as Kalki. Then I will allow you to be a part of me. Till then, set up an ashram at the foot of Trikuta hills and bless all the devotees who come to you, said Lord Ram. Vaishnavi left for northern India. She had to walk through dense forests and thorny paths. But they did not deter her determination. Lord Vishnu is my ultimate aim, she thought to herself and walked in the search of the Trikuta hills. After months of search, she finally found the hills. She set up an ashram, hermitage, at the foot of the hills and began her meditation all over again. Just like how Lord Ram had said, people soon came to know of a girl who had set up a ashram at the foot of Trikuta hills. Devotees started flocking to the ashram to seek Vaishnavi's blessings. Months passed and the glory of Mother Vaishnavi spread far and wide. Meanwhile, not far from the ashram lived an evil hermit called Gorakhnath. Through his divine powers, he came to know of Lord Ram and Vaishnavi's meeting. He called his disciple Bhairavnath to observe Vaishnavi. Bhairav, this girl could be our path to becoming the rulers of the world, he declared Gorakhnath. Go and find out more about her, he ordered. Bhairav easily found the ashram of Vaishnavi very easily. Almost everyone in the area was a devotee of hers. He also found that Vaishnavi carried bow and arrows with her at all times. She always had large apes and furious looking lion with her. He could not believe how beautiful she was till he actually observed her meditating in the ashram. She is so peaceful, so divine and beautiful, he thought to himself, and then he wanted to marry Vaishnavi. Oh, lovely one, I wish to marry you, said Bhairavnath to Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi was shocked by the request. Go away before you meet your end, ordered Vaishnavi. Bhairavnath was deeply disappointed and left the ashram. He gave all the information about her to Gorakhnath. Meanwhile, in the village near the hills lived an ardent devotee of Ma Vaishnavi by the name of Sridhar. His day would begin and end with prayers to Ma Vaishnavi. One night, Sridhar had a strange and different dream. You must conduct a bandara, community food offering at your house, said Ma Vaishnavi to him. Sridhar got up with a jolt. He realized that it was just a dream, but the holy orders were sacred to him. How will I accommodate everyone in this small hut? He thought to himself. And the groceries, where would they come from? He wondered. However, he knew that Ma Vaishnavi would not let him down, so he started going from door to door inviting people to his house for the bhandara. If you have vegetables or groceries to spare, please give them to me for my bhandara, requested Sridhar. While some people gave him things to use, many turned him down. How did you have the courage to conduct such a big event at your place where you don't even have food to eat yourself? Asked one of his neighbors. But Sridhar did not lose heart. He even invited Gorakhnath. We will accept your invitation. But if we are not satisfied with this food, you will be severely punished, said Gorakhnath. I have nothing to worry when Ma Vaishnavi is with me, replied Sridhar. On the night before the bhandara, Sridhar could not sleep at all. He had spent the entire night worrying how he would feed his guests with the limited groceries he had and in the limited space he had. Soon it was a daybreak. He offered his morning prayers to Ma Vaishnavi and got ready for his bhandara. The guests started arriving by the afternoon. The crowd scared Sridhar, but strangely, he could see a miracle happening in front of his eyes. The rooms in his small hut seemed to enlarge as the number of people increased. There was place for everyone. Mother, you have come to my rescue, thought Sridhar. He folded his hands and prayed to her for a few minutes. Then it was time to serve the guests with the food. This time, Sridhar was not worried, as he knew the Holy Mother would come to his rescue again. He turned around and saw her seated in the gathering. Sridhar was now assured that no harm would come to him. The food seemed to be overflowing. As he served the guests with one dish, more would appear in the vessels on their own. Sridhar, this is the tastiest food we have ever had, exclaimed everyone in joy. Sridhar was happy to see that he had satisfied everyone and no one had to return hungry. But Sridhar's choicest guest had still not made his appearance. A few hours after everyone had arrived, Gorakhnath stepped into the hut with his disciples and Bhairavnath. He saw that countless number of people were stepping out of the hut, and that too being after well fed. Both Gorakhnath and Bhairavnath were thoroughly surprised at this. They looked around and saw that everything was happening in a divine fashion. Meanwhile, Bhairavnath's eyes fell on Vaishnavi. He knew that she was not alone. She was alone, and he was strong in the presence of his guru. So he made the grave mistake of grabbing Vaishnavi's arm. Vaishnavi pushed him aside firmly and started walking towards the mountains. He decided not to leave her this time and to chase her to Trikuta Hills. 9 months passed, and Bhairavnath could not find Ma Vaishnavi anywhere in the mountains. One day, he saw her hitting the stone with an arrow and water gushing out of it. He was curious to know whether she was living in the cave nearby, known as Ardh Kunwari today. He decided to find out. On seeing him entering the cave, Vaishnavi tore open a path behind the cave with her trident. Do not enter this holy cave, Bhairav, ordered Vaishnavi, but Bhairavnath disobeyed her. Finally, Vaishnavi beheaded Bhairavnath. She severed the head with such force that the head flew and fell on a distant hilltop. After his head had been severed, Bhairavath realized how foolish he had been. Oh, Holy Mother, please forgive me, he pleaded. The mother took pity on him and decided to give him a boon. Every single devotee who comes to take my best blessings would have to take yours after mine. Only then his or her journey to Vaishno Devi will be complete, blessed Vaishnavi. Then she decided to shed her human form and assumed the face of a rock. She immersed herself into deep meditation. Ma Vaishno Devi today is the form of 5.5 feet tall rock with 3 heads, also known as pindis. The cave is worshipped by one and all as known of the holiest of destinations in India. Jai Mata Ki. So this was the story of Vaishno Devi, the powerful goddess.